Why does time exist? It's a question that has haunted philosophers and scientists for millennia. We experience it every day, we measure it, we race against it, yet its true nature remains elusive. Is time a fundamental property of the universe, or is it simply a human construct? Let's embark on a journey, a cosmic exploration to understand this enigma we call time. We will delve into the heart of physics, peering through the telescopes of astronomers. We will also explore the realms of philosophy, where thinkers have grappled with the meaning of time for centuries. Our journey starts with a simple question. What is time? We all have an intuitive understanding of time. It's the steady progression from the past through the present and into the future. We mark its passage with clocks and calendars, birthdays and anniversaries. Time seems to flow in one direction. We remember the past but not the future. A broken glass shatters, but we never see it spontaneously reassemble. This unidirectional flow is what physicists call the arrow of time, a concept deeply intertwined with the second law of thermodynamics. But what if our everyday experience of time is just a small part of a much grander cosmic dance? Modern cosmology points to a universe that began with the Big Bang, roughly 13.8 billion years ago. If we were to rewind the cosmic film, we'd see the universe getting smaller and hotter, eventually collapsing into an infinitely dense point known as a singularity. Was this the beginning of time itself? Did time emerge from the Big Bang, along with space, matter, and energy? Some physicists believe so. They see time as inextricably linked to the fabric of space-time, the four-dimensional stage upon which the cosmic drama unfolds. However, the very nature of the Big Bang, a singularity where our current understanding of physics breaks down, makes it difficult to say for sure if time truly began there. Physics offers us fascinating perspectives on time. Einstein's theory of relativity revolutionized our understanding of time, showing that it's not absolute but relative to the observer's motion and the strength of the gravitational field. Imagine two synchronized clocks. One remains on Earth while the other embarks on a high-speed journey through space. According to Einstein, the traveling clock will tick slightly slower than the earthbound clock. Time, it seems, is not a universal constant, but rather a flexible entity influenced by motion. Even more mind-boggling is the concept of time dilation near massive objects. Time slows down in stronger gravitational fields. This means that time passes slightly slower at sea level than on a mountaintop, albeit the difference is infinitesimally small. Section 5. Philosophers pondering time. Philosophers have long grappled with the nature of time, delving into its mysteries and complexities. Ancient Greek philosophers like Heraclitus emphasized the ever-changing nature of reality, famously stating, "You cannot step into the same river twice." This metaphor highlights the constant state of flux and transformation that defines existence. Time, in this view, is an intrinsic part of this constant flux and change, a relentless force that shapes and reshapes the world around us. On the other hand, Parmenides argued for an unchanging, eternal reality. He believed that what truly exists is timeless and unalterable. From his perspective, time and change were illusions, mere perceptions that do not reflect the true nature of reality. This debate between the flow of time and the illusion of time continues to this day, engaging thinkers across generations and cultures. Modern philosophers like Immanuel Kant proposed that time is not an objective feature of the world, but rather a subjective framework that our minds impose on our experiences. According to Kant, time is a necessary condition for human perception and understanding. This idealist view suggests that time, like space, is a fundamental category of human perception, shaping how we experience and interpret the world. It raises profound questions about the nature of reality and our place within it. Section 6. Time, a river, or a symphony. One way to visualize these different perspectives on time is through analogies. These analogies help us grasp the abstract concept of time in a more tangible way. Imagine time as a river, flowing relentlessly forward. The river never stops, it never pauses, it just keeps moving. We are carried along by its current, unable to stop or reverse its flow. We're like passengers in a boat, moving with the river's current, unable to change direction. This analogy captures the unidirectional nature of time as we experience it. Just like the river, time moves in one direction from the past to the future. Now imagine time as a symphony. A symphony is a complex piece of music where all the notes exist together in harmony. All moments, past, present and future, exist simultaneously, just like all the notes in a symphony are written on the musical score at once. Just as all the notes of a symphony exist together in the musical score, the composer sees the entire piece at once, even though the listener experiences it over time. We experience these moments sequentially, one after another, like a listener moving through the symphony from beginning to end. Like a listener moving through the symphony from beginning to end. Each note follows the previous one, creating a continuous flow of music. This analogy, often associated with the block universe theory, suggests that time is like a block where all events are fixed and unchanging. Suggests that the past and future are just as real as the present, even if we can't directly experience them. This theory challenges our traditional understanding of time, even if we can't directly experience them. It invites us to think about time in a new way, where every moment is equally significant. Section 7. The illusion of time. What if time, as we perceive it, is nothing more than an illusion? Imagine for a moment that the ticking of the clock and the passing of days are just constructs of our minds. Some physicists and philosophers, drawing upon insights from quantum mechanics, propose that our experience of time's flow might be a consequence of how we interact with the universe. They suggest that what we perceive as the past, present and future could be an elaborate construct of our consciousness. In the quantum realm, the subatomic world governed by probabilities and uncertainties, the classical notion of time breaks down. Here, time doesn't flow in a linear fashion, but rather exists in a state of flux, where the past and future are not as distinct as we might think. Particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously, and the act of observation seems to collapse these possibilities into a single outcome. This phenomenon, known as quantum superposition, challenges our traditional understanding of time and reality. Could it be that our consciousness, through its interaction with the quantum world, creates the illusion of a flowing time? When we meditate or engage in deep thought, we might be tapping into this quantum reality where time is not a straight line but a complex web of possibilities. This is a deeply intriguing and controversial idea, one that physicists and philosophers are still grappling with. The debate continues as they explore the mysteries of time, consciousness, and the very fabric of reality itself. Section 8. Timeless Wonders. Our exploration into the nature of time leaves us with more questions than answers. Is time a fundamental property of the universe, woven into the very fabric of reality? Or is it a construct of our minds, a way of making sense of the ever-changing world around us? As we gaze up at the night sky, contemplating the vastness of the cosmos and the intricate workings of the quantum realm, we are reminded that the universe holds countless mysteries yet to be unraveled. Perhaps in time, we will unlock the secrets of this most enigmatic dimension. Until then, we can marvel at the wonders of a universe where time itself seems to dance between being and nothingness.